Welcome back to this already, the final segment of today's Price of Business here on this Thursday morning. I am Kevin Price, and glad to get on the program Joe Orsak. He's with ImproveMyCreditUSA.com. Joe, welcome to the program.
Hey, good to be on the show.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
The Chief Marketing Officer for Improve My Credit USA, had a best-selling book called Out Front in 2012, and just recently received the XP Award for Media Expertise for my radio show that I have on Saturday mornings at 9. All that kind of stuff keeps me pretty busy. Play hard, work hard.
Play hard, work hard. That's my motto, too. And tell us a little bit about what exactly you try to do to help people. There's a lot of people in the credit repair business. All you have to do is go down any lonely road, and you'll find a poster board and someone with a crayon who says they'll improve your credit for $49.95. So you can't help but look at that and raise an eyebrow. But I also know there's very credible people as well. So talk a little bit about this incredibly wretched landscape and what people need to know.
Yeah, absolutely. And if on a funny side note, if you happen to see a little short, bald-headed man pulling up one of those road signs, it's probably me. Because every time I see one, I stop. I don't care what I'm doing, and I go yank it up because they drive me crazy.
There you go.
There's some really easy things to do to check and see about the quality, the background of the company you're working with. We always highly, highly recommend that. We've been the consumer-voted number one credit repair company in Texas for 4 years running, and we were named the consumer-voted number one credit repair company in America in February of 2014. So we've got a pretty good track record on that. One of the quickest and easiest things that you can do that I highly, highly recommend is a quick just Google search, the name of the company that you're talking to, and reviews, and start looking what you find. If there are no reviews, that's a red flag, and obviously if there's a lot of negative reviews, that's a red flag. We have a managed review service that we use that investigates, filters, all that sort of thing, fake reviews. I can't even post reviews myself if I wanted to because they would filter them out. So every review that you find on us, Customer Lobby is the company that we work with. We have, the last time I looked, 57 five-star reviews on our company. So you get a good feel for the company you're working with just from that consumer feedback. That's a really, really simple one. Then there's another great thing to look for on our website. If you go to ImproveMyCreditUSA.com, there's a big emblem from the organization called NACSO, National Association of Credit Service Organizations. And it's just kind of an industry self-policing organization. The whole goal of NACSO is to ensure or enforce industry-wide compliance to the rules of our industry. And so if you see that a person is a member of NACSO or a company is a member of NACSO, you can at least be assured that their marketing materials, what they're saying, how they're doing business is in compliance with state and federal laws. Mm-hmm. So those are a couple really, really easy things to look for that will weed out of the vast majority of the road sign-esque companies.
Yeah, as well as they should be weeded out, no question about it. Tell us about how you help people get their credit back in shape.
Well, I tell folks it's the thing they're paying us for really is to be frustrated on their behalf. Because there's nothing that's super complex about the process. We tell every one of our customers in the consultation, which we provide a free, complimentary consultation to anyone, that it's something they can do themselves. I akin it to mowing the yard. I can mow my own yard. I know how to mow my own yard. I just don't do it because it's hot outside. I pay somebody to do that for me. Well, much the same with credit repair. It's kind of simple in the sense that there's a little over 300 rules that govern how the creditors and the credit bureaus are required to report information on your credit. Everything they say about you has to be 100% accurate, 100% verifiable, and within the time frame that they're allowed to report. That's all we're doing. We're holding their feet to the fire and saying, demonstrate that you followed the rules. Verify the amounts you're reporting are correct. Verify that the dates that you're reporting are correct. Because if there's any industry that probably has a worse name, and unfortunately quite often justifiably, it's the collection industry. And we run into every day just kind of a notorious couple things that happen is changing dates of last activities, changing the dollar amounts that is stated that's owed, all those type of things. So a lot of times for our customers, it's not about wave your magic wand and make all the negative stuff about me go away. It's more about correcting information and making sure that everything that is said is accurate. That's the thing.
Yeah, no question about it. Very important. And so do you usually bring in attorneys to help with this? Or because sometimes it seems like that kind of weight is required.
You know what? At the end of the day, when any dispute goes to the credit bureaus, it doesn't matter if it came from the White House. It's not being read by human eyes. It's being scanned into a computer, a system that's called eOscar. It's just an optical character recognition software that looks for keywords in your letter and pigeonholes you in one of 20 boxes, one of 20 categories as to what your dispute is. So for the folks that, I need an attorney to do this, that say that, it's really not the case. Because if an attorney sends in that letter, it's not going to be viewed any differently than if I send in the letter or a customer sends in the letter. So what happens is we go through the process of verifying and checking all the things that typically they get wrong. The vast majority of the stuff is addressed through that. If it ends up at the point at which we've verified all the information, the credit bureaus are coming back and still saying, hey, that information is accurate, but the customer's saying, I know it's inaccurate, now you end up with a legal situation, and for that we do have an attorney that we refer all of that to.
Yeah, very good. Thanks so much for being with us here today. Enjoyed it very much.
You bet. And I don't know if we're allowed to say it, but we provide that free consultation if anybody wants to look over their credit without any obligation or that type of thing and just have a credit expert review it. We certainly provide that. And you can reach us at ImproveMyCreditUSA.com.
Yep. Thanks for being with us. ImproveMyCreditUSA.com. That's the website. Joe Orsak, our guest. Thanks for being with us. When we come back tomorrow, we'll have much more for you. Do want to remind you, though, best content here shows up over there at USDailyReview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. Have a great day and spend it right here on this station.